Hello, it's Beverly with the Intuitive Interior, and it's time for your March 2021 I Ching reading. So every month I've been drawing these cards to just kind of give it a feel for the flavor of the upcoming month. And March is a rabbit month. It's the yin metal rabbit month. The rabbit energy in this whole ox year is all about letting go, really getting purified to see, what is really belonging to you and what doesn't belong to you. And the yin metal is all about creativity and creative problem solving and, kind of figuring out how to make things work. And I was not expecting the cards to fall in line quite so on the nose. Um, this first card that we got was this number 64. It is before completion. So the hexagram on that has the water on the bottom and the fire on the top. When you have that kind of combination, it can mean that there's a lot of emotional underpinnings to what's going on. But it's like and then there's a whole lot of determination too, though. So I mean, if you look at the image, you've got this kid walking across the cracking ice. That there's definitely that fiery determination to make it to the other side before things fall apart underneath of you. Some of the words that are going along with this card are uncertainty, doubt, hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions. Be extra cautious, and there's a potential for discord. I kind of look at sometimes some of the political situations. There's still a lot of people that are very unhappy with the way that the elections have turned out, and some that are really very happy, but they're still managing to find ways to, cause chaos. This specific line item, I just need to read for you. It's line number 3, the focus line. And it says, it happens from time to time that just before bringing a project or dream to fruition, we realize it isn't going to happen. Stick by what you know to be true, even if it means starting over. Denying the facts, devising shortcuts, or taking unnecessary risks are not solutions. They will only create a temporary illusion of relief. How many times have we been, just going along in even in a business setting, and suddenly you find that, okay, this particular project isn't going the way we thought. It now might be the time to take a look at it. And even though it seems like, oh, almost there, it may be that you've gone in the wrong direction. The next card that I drew was number 44, attraction of opposites. This hexagram has the yin wood on the bottom and the yang metal on the top. So, well, actually, those are the hexagrams. Those are the little fun definition, symbols that my cards have. Anyway, this very passionate looking card. You can see they've got the lovers in a deep embrace. It is seduction, temptation, magnetism, a passionate encounter, meeting halfway, coupling, and sexual union. Hubba hubba. So everybody thought that, February, Valentine's Day, well, it looks like March is going to be where all the action is. Or maybe not. Because again, if you think about this whole opposites attract, it can be a very passionate attraction, but without having the ability to communicate well, that attraction can go cold almost immediately. The focus line on this particular card is line 4, where it says, you may be feeling bugged by others, but your intolerance is a reflection of your own small-mindedness. To shut others out by judging them as insignificant, inappropriate, or intolerable would be like shooting yourself in the leg. You may well need their support later on, so practice tolerance and forgiveness. To me, this is symbolizing that holy, if you spot it, you got it. If you're finding other people's actions or their words annoying, then that something in you is identifying with that and is being triggered. So when you release your own individual personal trigger, their their behavior, it still may be annoying, but it doesn't have that same ability to elicit that really raw, passionate response, which sometimes the passion is good and sometimes not so good. And that's why when the third card that I drew came up, I was like, okay, we are getting the proverbial hammer over the head uh, um, message here. This one is called this is number 30. It is the clinging. This is a double fire symbol over here. So double fire. The words associated with this card are fire, illumination, inspiration, devotion, and all-consuming passion, regeneration, spirituality, virtue, and enlightenment. With this double fire card, it really is giving us the message this month to look at what fire is, what it does. It can illuminate the whole, you turn the lights on. I mean, when, here in Texas, we many people were without lights for a long time. And so, it was, you missed out on that opportunity of just, flipping on a switch. You had to light a candle. That soft, gentle glow really makes a difference in that one little candle. But fire can also be quite the purifier. Purifier. Okay, that I just suddenly got a little bit of a punny thing going on there. But finding the balance between having the right amount of fire to cook or to light your way is whole big, there's a big difference there between that and just burning down the whole forest. So, you have to kind of find that balance. And the focus line on this card was line 4. The moth beating against the window in an effort to reach the lighted candle inside the house does nothing but exhaust himself. Better to devote your attention to increasing your awareness and self-remembrance. The glass between you and that flame might be trying to protect you from harm, but you won't know that until you can manage to settle down and gather your wits about you. Again, coming back to the whole political situation and even the COVID crisis, running around like a chicken with your head cut off without taking into account why certain protocols are put in place can just make you just live in this state of exhaustion, and that does nobody any good. So this whole reading here has been keep putting one foot in front of the other, stay the course, try not to get yourself too wrapped up into a frenzy, and breathe. Get yourself grounded and settled. I did another clarifying card from my Earth Warriors Oracle card deck, and that card came up as number 11, the Way of the Divine Feminine Revealed. The Divine Feminine yearns to reveal her way and her wisdom to you that you may live passionately, there's that fire energy again, and purposefully. As you trust her inner guiding voice, you recognize the authentic desires and visions that move you from within, that are the seeds of your sacred mission. You shall experience the clarity and soul-deep relief that only truth can bring. You shall experience a knowing of purpose that awakens your ability to live deliberately and experience deep fulfillment. These all work beautifully together, along with the fact that this is the rabbit month, and the rabbit again is using, this year is all about purifying, clarifying energy, letting go and really being creative with those solutions to whatever is happening in your world. I know I've referenced a couple of larger global things with the political situation. with the, um, some people think there's something big happening on, was it March 6th or March 4th, something like that. That is causing some folks to get a little too fired up, too passionate. Combating that can be, too much. Just take a breath. March comes in like a lamb and goes out like a lion, or vice versa. There's all these lambs and lions, and let's lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Uh, find your courage, find your center, and listen. Listen to what's going on the inside, and have a great rest of your March. This is Beverly Beal with the Intuitive Interior.